Children, this is Mosmi, Science Faculty, Mangala Vidya Mandira. I hope you all are doing good. So, last two videos I am discussing chapter 2, Nutrition in Animals. So, in this chapter already we have discussed that different mode of nutrition in animals as well as a mode of feeding. Also, the digestion in human digestive system and how the digestive system is separated we already discussed. So previous video I have discussed in mouth, esophagus and stomach how food get digested, already we have discussed. Today we are going to discuss about the digestion process or digestion going to happen in large intestine, small intestine, rectum and anus. So let's start. So already we have discussed that food get inside the mouth and it will get partially digested in mouth, then through the esophagus it will reach to the stomach. Here also it will kill the bacteria with the help of hydrochloric acid, and then this food will reach to the small intestine, and small intestine how the food will get digested we will learn today. Small intestine. Small intestine is the largest part of human digestive system. Okay, it is near about 5 meter long. It extended from the stomach to the large intestine and consists of three parts, that is called duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So let's see, if you observe this diagram, so neatly it is showing the different color. First one, light blue color, is duodenum, which is connected to the stomach, and then jejunum. Last one, green color, it is ileum. So like that way it is divided, small intestine is divided in three parts. Okay, now to digest the food in small intestine, it is most important part is the liver. Liver is the largest gland in the human body. It is color is in reddish brown. So if you observe this one is called liver. Okay, so it secrete the digestive juice called bile. So bile, where bile will be stored? Bile will be stored in this. This is called gallbladder. So bile will be stored in gallbladder, and this bile will helps to digest fat as well as vitamins. So fat actually it will not mix with the water, so this bile juice will be give the watery content to the fat, which very much easy and helpful to digest as well as absorb to the body. And here also you can see another one important gland, that is called pancreas. So this pancreas is also another one important gland which secrete the enzymes which helps to digest all kind of food. Okay, so it is large cream color, already you have seen the figure. Then it helps to digest all kind of food. It will secrete the enzymes like amylase, protease, then lipase. So this all will be mixed in the duodenum. So this duodenum helps the food to get digest like carbohydrate, protein and fats. Okay, also pancreas will be balance the sugar level inside the blood. Okay, it will regulate the sugar level inside the blood. Now the food what it digested completely in small intestine, that will get absorbed by our body, and it also happen in the small intestine. So food will get completely digest and get absorbed in small intestine. So in small intestine, if you observe this picture, you can see the finger like structure which called villi. So this villi helps the digested food to get absorbed in the body. Okay, so like that way this food will get absorbed. So we can say the main function of small intestine is, first it will completely digest the food and absorb the food nutrients to the body. So as the food get absorbed by the body through the villi, so it will get assimilate in the blood. So when this food will assimilate in the blood, that means we will get the energy from the blood, and the food or nutrient will be start its work. Like that we will get energy from the carbohydrate rich food, and proteins will help us to grow. So this all help when it get assimilate inside our body. So everything will be happen in the small intestine. Okay, so next is large intestine. So large intestine is wider and shorter than a small intestine. It is known near about 1.5 meter length. It also known as colon, and it absorbs water and salt from the undigested food. So digested food will be get absorbed in the small intestine, and whatever undigested food will be there, it will pass to the large intestine. Okay, so if you observe here, so the small intestine, after absorbing whatever undigested food, it will come to the large intestine. Okay, so this large intestine, the main function is it will be take the all undigested food, and this undigested food, it has water and some salts that will be get absorbed. Okay, also the remain waste, it will be sent to the rectum. So this all undigested waste of the food, it will be sent to the rectum, and rectum will hold, and it will remains the semi-solid phases. Like that it will be easy to pass out from the body. Okay, so now, so rectum just next part of colon or large intestine. It has 8 inches chamber which will hold the undigested food before elimination from the body. So rectum is nothing but holding the stool inside our body before it will get eliminated from our body. And last one is nothing but anus. So anus is the opening where the intestinal tract ends and exits the body. That means it will eject the facial matter or stool removed through the anus time to time. That's why our digestive system will be perfect and we will be healthy, because undigested food, if it will be there inside our body, we will get too many problem inside our body. Okay, so it should get out from our body time to time, and this will be helped by the anus. So this is about the complete digestive system, and this is the function of different parts of the digestive system. Okay, so here the main 5 steps will complete the nutrition in human body. First one is taking food, that is called ingestion. Second one, that whatever food we are taking, it should get digested. So when it will get digested, that means it should break down into the simple form, how that will be absorbed by the body. So after digestion, it should be get absorbed inside the body, and after absorption it should be mixed with the water and it will start its function, that is called assimilation. So assimilation, it will be digested food get assimilated in our body, and undigested food should get egestion. So it should get out from our body. So these 5 steps is most important for the human nutrition. So like that way it will complete. So this is the complete human digestive system as well as digestion process. Now we'll observe the digestion in grass eating animals. So you might observe cow, buffalo, they will eat too fast, and after some time you observe they will chew the food for long time. Maybe they are not taking food but they are chewing for long time. So that's why they are known as ruminants. Okay, so that means why they are called ruminants? Because when they are eating the food, they will eat the grass fast and this food will be go to the rumen. You can observe in their digestive system one part is there present, that is called rumen, this one. So this, sorry, so this is called rumen. Okay, so when they were eating fast the food will first go to the rumen. So after that they will take out that food from the rumen and they will start chewing for long time. So when this, that means when the food will be there in rumen, that is become curd. So partially digested, when they are chewing, little bit digestion started and that is partially digested, that is called curd, and that will be there in rumen. Again when they will, after that they will take out the rumen to the mouth. Okay, and they will start chewing for long time, and this process is called rumination. Okay, so rumination is added the bacteria present in the rumen which break down the cellulose in the plant. So what is cellulose? Cellulose is one type of carbohydrate present in the green grass, and this green grass, this cellulose cannot be digested inside our body because we don't have rumen. So the green grass eating animals, they have rumen, and this rumen will be mix this bacteria present there and it will be break down the cellulose, and this cellulose will be get digested inside the animal's body. So like that way this grass eating animals digestion happen. So how, let us recall once again. So first they will eat the grass and it will go to the rumen for few times. After some time they will take out again from the rumen and again they will start chewing for long time, that is called. So first when they take the food, little bit they will chew and send to the rumen, that it become curd. After that they will take out this curd and start chewing for long time. While they are taking out the curd, it will be mixed with the bacteria present in rumen which helps to digest the cellulose. Like that way again then it will be go to the digestive system, and slowly it will get digested and absorb and assimilate to the animal's body. So like that way this digestion process happen in animals, grass eating animals. Okay, they also call curd chewing animal, as they are taking out the curd and chewing for long time. They can call curd chewing animal also their another name is ruminant. Okay, now thus feeding and digestion in amoeba. So amoeba is another one small single cell organism. Okay, it is a single cell organism which is microscopic organism, and it is we will see how the digestion process happens. So how they will eat? So how they will eat? First of all, when they will sense any food, they will make their body, the body structure will get changed. It will make like finger like projection and called pseudopodia. That means they will make their body as a mouth, and this food will particularly engulfed to the packet. So if you can see here, so here you can see after sensing the food it became like a mouth. So this food particle will go inside and it will get digested inside that. The food wrapped inside the food vacuole where digestive juice will secrete and then break down food and smaller substances, like that way. So when they have to move also from one flame, they will start. So that's why it is called pseudopodia. Pseudo means artificial, means it is not present there. Okay, so like that way it will be happen in their body. Okay, so digested food absorb and undigested tissue, again they will explain out the vacuole. So vacuole is nothing but when they will make the pseudopodia, it will close the body, that is called vacuole. Okay, so you can observe the process it is showing. Sorry. So like this way this digestion process happen in amoeba. So when amoeba has to move from one place to another also, they will use this pseudopodia. Okay, so this is, so whatever we learned in this chapter, we learned the single cell organism amoeba's digestive process as well as grass eating animals digestion process and human digestion process. Okay, so like that way this lesson completed. I hope you all have understood. If you have any doubt, you can ask to the WhatsApp group, and I will send remaining notes about this chapter. Okay, so you have to complete that. Okay, thank you children.